Mm-mm-mm. Patch Kids. Yummy, yummy. Let's mute that. Stream earn activate. All right. What is going on? Where's Clay? I see you. Let's add Clay.
Hey.
There he is. You know what's amazing? After a hard day of work? A Sour Patch Kid.
That does sound okay.
It's so good. Sour, sweet.
Have any sugary candy like that to go with my Gatorade? I need to look and see. I don't think I do. Because that'd be good. Yeah.
It is good. It's guilty.
I almost bought some at 7-Eleven the other day. Like something like Sour Patch or, something like that. That was real sugary. And I'm like, no. Let's just, let's try to not, right now. Because I was already buying something, crappy enough. So I was like, I can wait.
It's good. Small doses. I'm going for run number tomorrow morning, so.
Nice.
What is this Kevin posted?
What?
Good vibes. I'm just reading Kevin's comment. Stay at home. Good vibes. Good vibes. Take out. Wash hands. Ooh, learning. Thanks, Doc.
That took him like 20 minutes to. Boy, he's really bored, right, Kev?
Should be listening instead of doing all that nonsense. Back to the basics, right, Kevin?
Back to nonsense.
Jay's hyped. Not as hype as I am. Eating my last. Looks like Bart Simpson.
Hold on, there we go.
The last hour.
Yeah, it kind of does, yeah.
What is going on? It's an emoji fest. Emoji fest. That's so freaking good. How's everybody's day going? How's reselling life?
I just organized the storage unit some, maybe halfway, but you saw in that picture, like I've added I labeled before I left, I didn't label every set of shelves, but the ones that I put stuff, are labeled pretty clearly. I thought, like I put a piece of red tape in yellow. So it's like stands out in case somebody else has to go in there. And I added that to the box. I'll add that to the SKU. I have all the measurements on the box. So it's easy, if I don't want to have to look at the app or, whatever to, create a label or something.
Right.
So halfway, it took a while at first to be like, well, what do I do with this? But I'll go back. I'll ride my bike. That's the sad thing. It's like under 3 miles, and it's like I'm dying.
Hot today.
With like what little incline, but hey, rode to the post office. I figured out how big of a package I can carry in a small little thing I can drape on the handlebar. That the wheel, if you turn too much, it'll bang. But hey, at least I know that I can. I mean, I could run down there, walk back. But then I wanted to keep doing that. I was like, well, I can lock my bike in here. But I was like, I'm not in shape to run with a package.
No, yeah, that's why I gotta go run in like at 6:30. Val, sales were good. How many sales you pushed out today, Val? Currently sharing the closet as she listens. How often do you? Well, number one, because I do the closet review, so I'm going into that mode. How many items do you have listed on Poshmark, and about how many shares do you have in a 30-day period? I'm curious. curious minds want to know.
Inquiring
Kevin's
minds.
he's headed for a nap, but hot. He says, "Damn, Clay looks hot." I don't know if he means like he's vibing on you or like you're just literally hot.
My temperature is hot, but Kev, I know you're. Hey, I don't care what team you're on. I'll take any compliment.
Sweet Jesus. Yes, he does. So the consensus is you look like you need a Gatorade.
This
You're at the right
portion
place.
sponsored by Gatorade.
You are at the reseller happy hour. Says you're flexing.
Yeah, show those muscles. That's the sad thing. I've got to like.
Kevin is Team Clay.
I've got to start doing like push-ups and planks, and because God, my muscle tone is. I got to get back to running because I look at my legs and I'm like, yeah, there's not much muscle on them. Yeah. So maybe it's like when I talked about a few weeks ago, I'd like ride to the storage unit, ride back, and then run, walk, start that for sure.
Yeah, today's my push-up day, and then some stretching. Then tomorrow, I'm gonna run. But let me show you a cool way to see how many listings you have up for the day. Let's show this real quick. And then I want to talk promoted listings today too. So if you go to your mail, all right, your email, if you put the term "is live" in your search bar, that will pick up just on your eBay items listed. Like for me today, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Only 11 to be honest. I should have more. So there's a little tip if you want to find out how many listings you have. If you didn't know how to do that already. Yeah, I should have more listings up, but once again, man, orders, man, lots of orders. And I did finish a little bit earlier, but then we had to work on a stupid swag for a while, which I hate. That school stuff. I got out here listing. Yeah. And I got my flow going, got my groove going. And then my brother came over to help me.
Scoot.
The vent came off on the side of the house. So that's a problem. You have interruptions. But still, I got 11 up, but I just got so many to list.
Well, I have 0 today, and I'm okay with it because I slept till like 10, basically. I slept 10 hours.
How are you okay with 0 listings?
Because if I'm not, it'll just make it worse. You know what I mean? I have to be okay.
So how many do you have for the week?
For this week? Oh, yeah. I have 0 so far, and I'm okay with it. But I have a bunch of crap that I've sent to Sellhound. Now, if you count that, it's probably like 15.
Oh, well,
I do count that.
Once you send it to Sellhound, it's 90% listed.
But I can't. You know me that if I let it get in my head, then it's over. So.
Hey, Cold World, no blanket. Hello, how are you?
Cold World, no blanket. Don't know you.
That's awesome.
That Santa. Yeah.
I love that name.
Santa surfing. Right? I think.
Wait, Val, how is he being positive?
Oh, Val, sometimes you should. I need to start my self-help channel, and then I'll make videos when I'm not positive, but maybe that'll help me be positive. I'm working on being in the gray in the middle, not black or white, here, let me do it. Black or white, so in the middle.
You know what I'm working on? Making sales and listing and making money and not having to teach.
God, I still might pull the plug on that. Yeah. Especially if I get that damn room. I'm afraid I'm getting that room with
Kevin, you're going to have a talk with Clay. His listings are not consistent. He's okay with that.
Hey, I'm getting better. I've had
don't even come around our Patreon call. That ain't going to work. But what's your goals today? To show up?
People might massacre me, and then I would sit there on the call and be like, hey, I'm totally okay with it. You don't have to be okay with it. I'm okay with it. Like, I organized the storage. I slept a lot. My sinuses are better.
If the person made money by organizing, you would be top rated plus.
Yeah. Well, I'm okay that I don't have any sales today. No, I have 1. I'm okay with that. Because I'm still getting a teacher paycheck. I'm still probably teaching next year.
So I'm also getting a teacher paycheck. But I know we have goals. That's why I'm not okay with it.
But I don't really do goals. You know me. I'm just trying to get.
Oh, well, there's the problem. Look,
Oh,
all
we
right. So
talked about that with that guy Jason, but my goal
So
is
look.
just to do better each week. You know.
Look. I started my goals. I started my daily listings. I sell every
Oh,
day.
my sales are still, yeah.
But they could be better. I mean, they can
Oh,
always be
yeah.
better.
I know, but I'm just saying I have to be okay with what I get done each day, because otherwise, you know me, I'm going to just flip and spiral, and that's no good for anybody. So, you know, I've had a few good days, so I might not list any today, but I'll at least, like yesterday, I did send stuff to Sellhound. I have pictures.
No.
I can create
How
listings.
how many are you going to list today? That's what I want to know.
Oh, I might not list any, because I might like do now I finished cross listing close. So maybe I'll take the stuff that's on Sellhound and put it on eBay. But I also got to pack it up and all that, you know. Andy Dick got banned from Twitch for snorting a line of cocaine.
Underpants.
What?
Do you guys work on Mercari? I have in the past. Currently not. I'm trying to listings out. So right now I'm just doing eBay, Poshmark, and some Facebook Marketplace. Mercari is good. Just takes a little time to cross list. Small steps. Listen to Brian. Jay, I've been talking to this boy about small steps for a year.
Hey, I'm getting there.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it 100 right now.
Yeah, but at least in the last 2 weeks, I have 120 listings in the last 2 weeks. Normally, that's like 3 months. So, you know, I'm just, hey, like I said, today, well, I have to organize the storage unit at some point, you know. I mean,
I want to see. All right, let me see how many listings I got up, because I've been pushing my listings. I was at about good. Wrong one. I got too many tabs, like always. Because my thing is, I got to list 4 hours a day. Like Monday, I never got around to listing, but that's just because I spent all day order. I'm at 658, so I'm pushing 700. I will have 700 before the end of the week. I got to set those goals. All right, so I want to talk a little bit about and I talked to Clay about this. And I'm kind of embarrassed, but we're real here. Not listening. He's real about being okay with it. So I'm on Daily Refinement's Patreon call each morning. And by the way, I recommend it. It's $110 a year. You get the accountability call 6 a.m. Pacific time, 8 a.m. Central. And so we pick goals, and we figure things, what we're going to work on for this day, for this week, and we all share and brainstorm, man. It's amazing. It's really motivated me. But today, like, we broke down the whole listing process, and I know Clay would hate this, but we broke it down by each step, and there's like 8 or 9 steps in it, and then how much you spend on each step, from the beginning, from grading, sorting, photographs, all the way through. And then we said, all right, which one of those are you the weakest in? And I looked at mine, and it's obvious, it's shipping, because I am using an inkjet printer, and I print the labels in my garage where I'm at now. Then I have to walk to the study to pick it. Then I have to cut the stupid label out, tape it. It probably takes me 2 minutes to do that. So it's a no-brainer. I did buy a Rollo thermal printer today. I bought the labels, and I brought a little device for it to spin off. And I figure that'll save me about 2 minutes per item shipping. And like, I've been doing about 30 orders the past few days. So 2 minutes times 30, that's an hour. That's an hour more I can list. There's another, say, 6 to 8 items I can get listed. So that's kind of the whole purpose. How can we get better, a little bit better each day? How can we move forward? Man, I'm getting pumped thinking about this. So that's, and I should have done this a long time ago. It's one of these things I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get to it. I'm going to get to it. I'm going to get to it. But it's probably cost me lots of money, because an hour extra of listing or reselling instead of shipping is huge. So that was my big thing today. Kevin says, me and Chris are going to do a live Instagram soon, Brian. I told him about Instagram being monetized or something no one else is talking about. Yeah, let me know. I'll join you, especially if Chris is on.
Yeah,
my favorite
I can't. Is that Kevin? That's what you were saying. And when he mentioned earlier, like a 30-day challenge, I admit we talked about several things when we were did a video, me, him, and Scott or whatever earlier, and I can't remember exactly. Like, yeah, is it the 30-day? Like we're gonna do Instagram or just not make? Was it not do videos even? Really, I can't remember. Kevin,
so Val, how long have you had the Rolo? I'm so excited to have mine, and it's going to fit here in the garage. So I'll be able to print it quickly, pull it out. Don't have to cut anything. Don't have to tape anything. Pull it off, slap it on, boom. Oh, I'm so excited. I don't know why it took me so long to do this. What an idiot. A Rolo, it's a thermal printer. Dynamo is good, but I've heard everybody, well, not everybody, most of the people in the group are saying Rolo, 170 on Amazon. And I got the labels and the little roller, but like a nice one to put the rolls on.
Now I want Rolo, the candy. Thanks, Val.
Jay needs stock. He's stuck at home.
Yeah.
A thermal printer or a candy. What about both? Why not have a Sour Patch Kid? Oh, a Rolo. How's that song go? Rolo to your friend, right?
There was a song?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. Huh. Interesting.
Okay, Cake World No Blanket asked, what are your top clothing brands to sell? I'll give you mine, but I'm not really doing much clothing anymore. Kevin is the master of clothing. I know there's some other people out there, so y'all can chime in. I sell, depends on what I source, but I sell a lot of Nike, Adidas. I sold some Ralph Lauren Blue Label pants today for like 30 something plus shipping. But I'm kind of get away from clothing myself. Just moves too slow. Val says she wishes me too. I'm over 2 years reselling. Why have I not got one till now? Like I'm beating myself. To borrow Clay terminology, I'm going to spiral down into despair.
Yeah, you can't undo. Yeah, it is what it is. I haven't even invested in that, and I almost did in the fall.
Damn, I should have looked that up before I bought it. Oh well.
Oh yeah, I think Rally and some other maybe. Yeah.
So
10% could be like $20 ish.
That's a write-off anyway. So, and that's the thing. These things are write-offs. It's hard to pay up front, but they are write-offs.
Yeah,
and it's just going to make you more money long term. So let's talk promoted listings. I asked Chris that because I know promoted listings on eBay are controversial. And so I asked Chris because I have not been doing them. I've just been doing organic traffic. And he showed us his numbers. And by the way, his numbers are sick, dude. His 7-day numbers are 10K in sales. 30-day numbers, 30-day sales, 27K. And his 90-day rolling total is 162. So the man's killing it. But
jeez.
Back to promoted listings, he showed me on that performance metrics, like the one I showed y'all yesterday, and that one's a really good thing to look at for data. With 1% promoted listings, since he started doing that, his traffic is up 50%. So when I listed today and moving forward, I'm going back to 1% promoted listings. What are you guys doing out there? Any thoughts on promoted listings on eBay?
I do some. When we talked about it months ago or something, I have it going on maybe like 20 or 30 things. Maybe when we all talked about it on the show, like one of our first shows, I feel like when Kevin and them came on, it seems like maybe.
Yeah.
So I'll probably add that because I'm going to go back and do the free returns on some things, maybe free shipping. So if I'm in the listing, I might as well, add that too.
Well, think about it. So you got free shipping, free returns, promoted listings, running the. I mean, your items got to show up at the top.
Yeah, and I already have pretty good ratings for you know, how, like for 80 sales or something.
Val says she only sells clothing. How do you pronounce that? Arc'teryx?
I don't know. Yeah, I've
Smart
seen
Wolf,
it in the store.
Doc Martin. Yeah, Martin on the.
Oh yeah, Mountain Brands. That's right.
Now, I built a pair of Keen hiking boots. Hiking boots always do good for me. Keen, Sorel. Those are two bread and butter brands that sell well and sell quickly. Jay always promotes. Well, I think I'm starting today 1%. Val, do you only sell on Poshmark? And I agree, sharing your closet is key. Like I have a VA. She shares my closet 4,000 times a day. Plus, I probably do another 300 to 500. I will share like my top 50 items several times a day, and I try to keep my hot selling items at the top to try to get, because that's where most people first be listing. But yeah, sharing your closet is your promoter listings on Poshmark. Val, do you have a VA or you do all that yourself? And so today, and I'm going to do it here. Like today, I'm still working on books. I did, and I do have some good books here that are selling for money. So
when I looked at that website, the auction, God, there's so many lots with books.
Yeah, well,
and it was late.
Gotta be kind of specific though.
Yeah, it was late, so some I just clicked like watch, and I might go back and like zoom in on the picture. You know, there was other stuff that I actually might bid or something, because there's a few things I was like, oh, that kind of looks cool, and I was able to find a similar one, you know, on eBay.
Yeah, what part of town are you looking at?
One was Kaufman. It seemed like there's one that ends tonight and one ends tomorrow or something.
Yeah, there's always some, like, just be careful, like me. Like I'm gonna leave them alone until I get caught up on my shit.
Oh, and I probably won't do anything unless I go back tonight and take time. It was just fun when it was like 11 and I was doing nothing but texting with my cousin, you know. I was like, I wanted to see what it all looked like, because I hadn't even clicked into the my first day with the boxes. I received a few offers. Oh, the mystery box. Yeah, Val, I saw that you, right? Isn't that the video you're talking about? I almost watched it, but maybe I said I do better with silence. So when I was at my storage unit organizing, I didn't put any podcast videos on. I just can't. If I have sound, I won't work as hard. I have to have nothing going, but I saw it, so I can watch it later.
All right, let me look this book up on Terapeak. Like a lot of these books are old.
Yeah, some of those things, like you said, it is unbelievable how cheap some of the things at these auctions are. Yeah. You know, like, I mean, if I was looking for tools, let's say, outside or for the house, for myself, I mean, people should be looking at auctions.
Well, very well. Hey, don't be. No, they need to leave auctions alone. They need the market flooding. Let's see. Whoa. Oh, that's a hardcover. It sold for $76. All right. Terapeak. Let's go to Worth Point. Oh, that paid off. Here, look. Let me show you this. So the value of Worth Point. So this book, this is actually, it's the Caruso Dallas Landed Gentry.
Yeah, my mom has that, or Aunt Kat. Yeah, because you know they own all the land by North Park. Or
well, these are rare. Like there was none on eBay, no sold, none on Terapeak. I found one on Worth Point, sold for $50.
Yeah.
So if I hadn't known Worth Point, I might have just donated that book. So
right. Yeah, someone in the family has. I've seen it. Yeah, they owned. So I've shown the kids at school like what North Park looked like when it opened in 60 something. It was just farmland around it. And the
Yeah.
Coates owned, like, maybe not where I live, but from here to North Park is like, I'd say 4 miles. They maybe owned everything between here over to 75 up to North Park and past, several exits. And I mean, just huge. But that's why there's so many colleges in the state that have a building name for them, because they've given away just, I mean, I bet hundreds of they have a charity too that just keeps giving away. I bet.
Yeah, they're big. Obviously big. And I only found one comp for that, but it sold for 50, and that's all I need to see to like, okay, all right, no comps on this, so this is going to the donate file.
Val, I understand the whole scaredy cat you say about eBay. For me, it's the opposite, only in the sense of keeping up. Like, I have some offers, like someone created a bundle. I haven't looked at it yet, but like I got to figure out how to do it. But yeah, they like did a bundle or their bundle. Maybe that's it.
Yeah. All I'm saying, if you're not selling on eBay, you're missing out. eBay is, I mean, I think Poshmark's great for clothing and shoes, but you should also be on eBay. It's bigger. It's way bigger than Poshmark. Just your items will just sell that much faster.
Wait, so someone has a bundle and they have like 6 things in it. Oh, I see at the bottom. Okay. How much the total would be. Oh, and then I can make an offer like on these 6 items. Oh, okay. See, then there's the thing. Yeah. So I should look at the different bundles to see.
You're talking about selling bundles?
Huh?
As far as selling or buying?
Correct. Yeah. People created bundles of my stuff,
So yeah, you want to send them an offer.
How much off do you usually
20 to 30 is kind of my standard.
Okay.
And I price my items to be able to absorb that.
Like, yeah,
this one only selling clothing. She's happy with that for now. All right.
Whatever works, yeah.
Could work better though, I'm just saying.
Yeah, because to me this Poshmark is way more complicated, having to look at bundles and stuff. So but what I'm saying is, if she can do Poshmark, going to eBay is nothing, because you don't have to worry about bundles. They just buy it, or you send an offer. Like, there's no send an offer, you send an offer, or they buy it.
Bundles aren't anything to worry about. The bundles are really straightforward and simple. eBay is more difficult than Poshmark, but it's really just figuring out the shipping part. It's not that hard.
And that's, So let's say I accepted person A's bundle, and they have this Adidas jacket, and then person B also has that in their bundle, that same jacket.
Whoever buys it first, it's another bundle, and you're screwed. So
you cut out, removes it, you said?
Yeah, whoever buys it first.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah,
because like this person wants to buy 6 things. So then how does that work if they buy 6 things with the shipping? How do you do that?
As long as it's under 5 pounds, you just put it all in one box.
I bet that many jackets and stuff.
Yeah, to get over the 5 pounds, you have to have some heavy shoes. Like, I've sent out like that. All that clothing will definitely fit in there.
What if it goes over? What happens?
Then they charge you a little bit, or you can buy a little bit more shipping. They give you an option to buy more shipping.
Like when you create the label or something?
Yeah, I've never had to do it, but yeah.
Just because I'm like 6 things.
I'm telling you, that's rare. Like, they'd have to buy a lot of stuff.
Okay.
It's funny, like, how your mindset works. Like, you always think of how everything go wrong, and I'm like, that's never even happened.
Yeah, well, because I don't know. So yeah,
Symbols of the church.
Wait, so like this person, I'm assuming. Oh wait, that's confusing. Oh, likes. Wait, what's the difference in the? That's confusing. Oh, at the bottom it shows the likes, and then at the top, if they've created a bundle, the bundle is the things they want. Okay, gotcha. See, I've never created a bundle to buy. I've only
I
bought
did. I bought.
a few
Did some the
separate.
other night.
A few separate. Oh, I don't even think I bought. Let's see how many things
Well,
I bought.
what you want to do if you're buying is find somebody with a lot of clothing in your size, and
Yeah,
you bundle together.
yeah.
Because
I've only actually bought one thing on Poshmark ever. I think I've only,
I've bought several things there. It's pretty good.
and I've only sold one thing. Yeah, so.
Because you're not sharing.
I'll get there. Okay, so I'll look at Poshmark.
Ooh, all right. So this one,
Val, do get on eBay though. You can upgrade your postage for a fee up to 10. I guess that's supposed to be pounds.
so this little pamphlet sold for $9.99 plus 3 shipping. So I'm in it for like 10 cents. So I'm gonna quickly list it.
Hey, Francie.
Symbols of the church. Religious books can do well.
I wish I had candy now. I don't have anything.
Oh, candy. Hi.
I wish I had like a Kit Kat in the fridge again, or
Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Yep, bundling is the way to go, Val.
I might have to walk up to 7-Eleven after this. I'm gonna go for another longer walk to Justify or another bike ride or something since I'm still in my clothes.
Catch any fish, Francie? I'm just listing books here. And I want to get through them so I can get to my next lot because I have some good stuff in that other lot. But I said I got to get through the books first. See if we can find a cell similar. Symbols of the church. Editor is Whitmore. Spelled funk. Double T-E-M-O-R-E. Edition U18 available. 2 have sold recently, but one on Terapeak, which goes back a year, one sold for $12.99. So that's what I'm gonna go for. Always go big or go home. Let's see. Gotta get the copyright date in. This is from 1966. And let's get the back. So what I will do now is save this as a draft and then finish listing on the laptop. Francie caught some fish. Some flounder? Fish tacos. Val wants some flounder. Francie's getting her mind straight to go catch more fish. You know what fish I'm fishing for, Francie? You know what I'm fishing for? That big eBay sell. But Clay ain't catching fish because he's not casting his line.
I'm catching some. Catching enough for now.
Val wants to know, Clay, are you hanging up your personal clothing back there?
No, this is all to sell. I'm taking pictures now. My closet's. No, this is all eBay stuff.
Hello, Lady Luck Junk. How are you? Now it's back to work for Francie. Val enjoys eating fish. Me too. We'll cook some salmon sometimes, or some fish tacos, or every once in a while even some catfish, fried catfish fish. It was great. Oh, Val was on a catfish. Yeah, it's good if you fry it. Get some coleslaw, some hush puppies, some fries. Francie was selling while she was gone. Lady Luck Junk is chumming, trying to catch some big fish. Somebody's too funny. Don't know who. Francie needs some meat in the fridge. Talk to Scott. He'll probably sell you some off of Amazon.
Oh yeah, for me, different kind of topic. You know how some people don't like the word moist for some reason because it sounds weird or whatever, and different people don't like certain words. Besides racial words and sexist stuff like that. The word that last week I can't even take. Today I can hear it, but it still kind of grosses me out. Meat. That word now that, since I don't eat it, that word, like I saw some interview or something, they just kept saying meat. And I'm like I was like about to vomit. I just like going, quit freaking saying it, please. I
got to show you this short story. It's called They're Made of Meat. We actually read it in 8th grade.
Yeah.
It's great. And I tell you what, my listing grinds to a halt when I'm on here because I don't think my attention's straight.
Yeah, it's hard to. That's why I'm trying to just do. Ooh, dear me.
Venison, some chili.
That's where my hate. Yeah, years ago at Granddad's Ranch, when they would clean the deer right by the house, seeing that is the worst thing in the world. That's why for all the years I ate meat, I had to dissociate that, like cows and hamburgers weren't related. So I didn't feel bad because I'm like, they have friends, family, face, and feelings, the 4 Fs, just like people.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. I mean, my son,
I'm not going back because
all of my kids have been vegetarians for periods of time.
Yeah, I know you said, yeah.
I don't think any of them are currently. I liked Austin's excuse. He's like, you can't, and this is true, and I respect somebody that says that they're not going to eat meat, but you can't fully experience culture because culture and food go hand in hand. So if you're not going to eat meat, you're not going to get.
To me, that's what some people like. Yes, years ago, someone got so mad at me. I can't remember. They're like, "You went to Europe and you didn't care about eating the food. That's not the culture." And I'm like, "Well, for you, food is culture. For me,
for everyone, food is culture." Didn't you watch Anthony Bourdain?
But it's low on the level for me of importance. Like for me, the history. What do the people like? What do the buildings look like? It
all goes hand in hand.
Yeah, but it's lower is what I'm saying. If I have to rank, so I guess I posted a few weeks ago and I was like, to me, not to go into it, but I was like, if you're going to eat your family or your pet, just saying, that's my view. Like, if I'm not going to eat my pet, how can I justify eating, another animal why do I deserve to eat them? If we lived out in Africa, South America, North America, hundreds of years ago, maybe, but
you're having an existential crisis right now.
It's the easiest thing to give up too. That's the thing. It was so easy just to flip a switch,
Yeah, you should see Clay when we go out to eat. If we go out to Cotton, mac and cheese, French fries. It's like all carbs. I don't know how Clay's skinny. All carbs, and none of them are good for you. And it's like, how in the heck are you skinny?
Good. That I won decently in the DNA lottery. That's why I want to get back to the working out because it is fun. Like even as bad as shape and as little as I rode today, it was fun to be like, oh, okay, keep it up. And each time you'll get a little better, and especially if I do the bike and the run, because I don't like to just run alone. It's boring. But riding a bike alone, I don't think I would mind if I'm even going, from here to Oak Cliff through downtown and stuff, because you're moving faster, But
well, so she can't eat her cat. He's too mean.
That's funny.
Francie can live off of veggies too.
I'm not a real vegetarian.
No, Clay's weird. He's a vegetarian. He's a carbitarian.
Yeah, I'm a carbitarian, yeah.
Eat your protein, Clay.
I eat lots of cheese, peanut butter. I went vegan for a year. That's hardcore because I was getting too thin. It's unsustainable.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I like
vegan is hardcore to me. Like, and I'm not joking, but that's...
Think about our teeth. We've got incisors, right? Sharp teeth, kind of designed to tear into some meat, grew our brains. I get it, but
yeah, for me, it's the I guess it's moral. Like I just feel bad eating, and like I said,
I'm gonna give up on listing because I'm scared I'm gonna make mistakes. So I'm just gonna unwind.
No, there might be people in the world I could kill. Like if Osama bin Laden. Hey, we have that anniversary coming up. People, see, you're locked inside, and the great anniversary of Osama bin Laden's death is coming up. You got to tell me that's a great day. That's a great day in American history when we put a bullet in that scumbag's head.
Wow, such a violent vegetarian. I'm shocked.
Yeah, there's some people.
He won't kill a cow, but he has no problem put a bullet in a human cell.
Well, like a terrorist. I was about to say, I'm tired.
Would you eat a cow that was a terrorist cow? Other cows, it stole the food. I don't know. It did really bad things. Would you be okay eating that cow?
Oh,
if you say no, then you kind of debunked your theory.
No, I don't think I could even eat. Yeah.
So you're Obama.
It's like the Chick-fil-A cow that's gone wrong, basically, and looks like Rambo with the carabiner or whatever.
He's killing chicken. I don't know. He's bully. He takes the best spots in the pasture.
Sugar Baby, like Sugar Baby the candy. Is that what you mean, Francie?
eBay, yeah, I think so. eBay and
I almost bought those at the dollar store the other day. A box of Sugar Babies. Oh, they look good.
Yeah. I am getting hungry too. I wonder what we're gonna have tonight.
Who's at home? Either of the boys?
Lady Luck Junk says she only eats terrorist animals. I approve this. That'd be a good T-shirt, like a cow with a I don't know, an AK-47.
Yeah, an AK. Yeah.
We got a new closet name for you, Clay.
Yeah, I saw it.
Cannibalistic Cow Clay.
Yeah.
Oh. So the two big things for me, recapping, Francie, is, or for anyone else who popped in, as far as reselling, I finally ordered a thermal printer to save time shipping, to free up more time listing. Huh? Speak up. What you got? Here, let me be. Oh, kinda, yeah. Yeah, they asked me if I was busy. They need help moving the TV. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm busy. What was I saying? Anyway, yeah, so got the thermal printer, and I'm now using promoted listings at 1% on eBay.
You need more
based on our Patreon group.
Go. I'm right behind you. Go. Hi, buddy. Come on.
Got a Rolo heavy duty Rolo. Yeah. I will be printing out labels fast. I won't have to be able to do it right next to me. So what I'm doing right now is some time. I've been doing it too long. Print the label here in the garage. Printer's in the study, so I have to walk into the house, grab the label, bring it out here, cut it, keep it to the box, and all that is between. I would say it's probably about 2 minutes of wasted item I'm shipping. And right now sales are really good, so I'm shipping a lot of items. So like that could save me an hour a day. That's an hour I can be listing, getting more sales. And then the other thing is, Chris was talking about using promoted listings, and before and after using promoted listings, like his what do you call it? His not page views. What is it? When people look at your item, it went up 50%.
The impression.
Yeah, impressions, and then whatever the one is where they actually click on it.
Yeah.
So I bit the bullet, and because I know, like right now, I've got so much to list, and I don't have any listers. My son flaked out, so it's just me listing, and I'm okay with that. But I need more time to list. Like really, I shouldn't even be on this call, but this is for mental sanity. My favorite two investments: thermal printer and shelves. Yep, those are both good. Do your shelves match, or you got a mismatch? Clay's got a mixed match of shelves.
Lightbox, I think I'd say. And the iPhone were my two. If we're picking two, iPhone and Lightbox.
Yeah, those are all important. Yeah.
Since my best set of shelves for all my clothes right now is free USPS, and if I didn't have any plastic shelves, I don't have so many hard goods that I couldn't like set them in my storage unit, literally on the ground, and find it.
I'm running out of room. Let me show you my.
Yeah, you're done.
All right, that's my third row. Well, all right, so over here, I have jewelry, flags, and then there's my third row of shelves, and then I've got two more rows back there, and those are all goods on my table that I need to list. And behind me, I have more. Oh, I sold that TV last night. I sold that monster TV I picked up for free. I sold it for $50. I picked it up for free on Facebook Marketplace, and I sold it on Facebook Marketplace for $50. Got PayPal, came and picked it up. Easy, quick $50. So if anybody doesn't have money to source, you can still get good stuff free on Facebook Marketplace, and you can build your capital that way.
Yeah.
So it took up a lot of room. So now it's freed up more room on my table for more inventory. Yeah, matching shelves. Way to go. Yep. And my light box is lit up right now because I was, whoa, it's bright. And I've got.
You can see I turn mine on to help take pictures when it's against the wall because
I've got so many ring lights. Like I go crazy. I probably buy too much stuff. Like I should chill out.
Did Andrew buy the other light box?
Not yet. I do have another one, the 30, the smaller one, the 30-inch or the 24-inch.
Yeah.
Francie's going back on May 4th. I think we're done. We're done. So that's why I've got that. That's why I keep telling Clay, why aren't you listing? Right now, you got to live like a full-time reseller. You should be getting in that mode, 8-hour days, getting listings up, getting that momentum built, building up your inventory. So now, basically, now you can test if you could do this full-time. And my test says, yes, I can.
Well, I know. I'm getting better.
Yeah. Val, I have this table right here. I got it on Amazon. But this is a 36-inch table. And so many books. It's a 36-inch table, and that's a lot easier to work on.
Yeah, tall, yeah.
And I've also got an artist table back here. I'm not currently using that for a long time. Ring lights would be nice.
Something free that's like this tall, so I could stand here as I box like hard goods and.
Well, I've still got like 3 or 4 more bags of books, and then I've got all this stuff to list, and I've got more stuff I've got bids on that I'll probably win in. So I need to chill out and crank out the listings.
Which, without saying it, is it out west, the one you bid on? Or local? Okay. I was looking at
local-ish.
Maybe west, the B one. But like I said, I probably won't bid because I don't have a car either, and I'm okay not having my
don't
car.
bid on that. I've already got my bids in on there.
Does it show you who's bid or just the number?
Just the number.
Because I didn't click, like, I clicked on some items, then I clicked watch, and I could
The
see
one
it
thing
said,
I would say is don't get caught up. Like I figure what they sell for, and I figure out the percentage I'm willing to pay for it.
yeah.
And I'm not gonna go over. I'm gonna stick with that because there's too much stuff out there.
Is it like a storage unit? How you set, like, let's say there's something you want, like a box of whatever pencils or something, and it's the original bid was 2, then you came in at 4. So all I see is that I need to bid $6, but can I type in like 12 is my highest, but it just jumped to 6?
You put in your highest, and it proxy bids for you.
Okay.
If I bid $6 pencil, shoot me.
Well,
But yeah.
I know I just said that, but yeah, I figured it was proxy and stuff. I don't think I'll bid on anything, but I just clicked like because I might go back tonight just to look at things to get like you to be like, oh, can you zoom in enough, like on books or, you know, some of the hard goods, it's kind of easy to see. Like there was some cookie jar that I found, like an Elvis cookie jar. It's a different color, but I found one on eBay by just typing, don't know why I said it like that, eBay. You know, but I shipped out 12 things Saturday before I went fishing. Hey, Francie, he's got a light box. Oh, wait.
Yeah, it's
that guy.
Because when I was scaling up, there it is. I got a Havoc's 24-inch light bulb.
That's what I use, Francie, and you can fit pretty much. I have a Titanic model that's, I mean, it took up the whole thing, but most things fit. Clothes, you can even fit clothes in there. It's maybe not the best pictures always, but if you want to get the best, you know, better lighting. 4 things. A time to get busy listing and clothing. Think I'll start Poshmark tonight.
So let's talk the listing process and kind of, all right. So think about this and then tell me how much time you spend on each of these on average. So you got to prep, grade, and research an item. So you've got it in, you've got to prep it, maybe you've got to clean it, you've got to grade it, you've got to determine what condition it's in, and you've got to research it. About how much time do you think you spend on that?
God, I don't know. I'm not even sure. That's a good question.
Yeah, I would say on average for me, because I usually don't do a lot of prepping unless it's shoes.
Yeah,
so
shoes.
3 minutes.
Maybe on clothes, but hard goods, you might have to wipe it off with Clorox wipes or something if it's like some old dirty thing. But
yeah. And then the next part is take photos.
Yeah.
And maybe edit the photos. How long to do that?
That's just a few minutes, seems like, probably, if you're.
Yeah, that's probably about a minute, really. I mean, that should be pretty quick.
Yeah, especially if you're doing sell similar, that helps a lot. Even on Poshmark, where you have to kind of wait for it to, you know, upload it or whatever before you go to the next picture, it's still pretty quick.
All right. Next up, upload. That shouldn't take too long, right? You upload your photos. I guess that also means like filling in the descriptions. You know, putting in those item descriptions. So that to do that, it's probably about 2 minutes for me.
That could be a little more, like, especially if I'm doing sell hound to eBay, where I have to go in. If I haven't added the SKU, then I add the SKU, you know. Yeah.
Then the next thing is cross listing. If you're using List Perfectly, 1 minute.
Yeah, that's
that minute and a half.
That's getting faster. Yeah, that's not. Yeah.
So then you've got your item listed. You know, you're going to store it in inventory. Shipping, and this is where I was spending too much time on shipping. How much time does it take when an item sells for you to pull it out of inventory, print your label, get it on, put it in your box? Yeah, I was figuring.
Yeah, for me, that's part of the listing process. Half of that's listing because hard goods I've already packed up. You know, the clothes, it's like it's getting it out, putting it in a poly bag. You know, yeah, printing the label. That, like, I'm like you, right now I have so many boxes because I don't think they came and worked on my patio door. I have to crawl on my bed and then lean over to my printer right now. But hey, at least I you know, the thermal printer could be coming, in the next month or two. But if I hadn't bought a printer, I would have had to, because without school and the apartment printer, being options. Because before I just printed it at school, it was so easy and free,
All right, so you've shipped it. And to me, that was the biggest waste of time. So I
Yeah.
then you've got store management.
Yeah, that's for me would be
customer service, answering emails, running sales, which doesn't take long to do that, etc. So you add it all up, and that should give you a rough idea of how many minutes you're spending on an item. So the goal is like, so our call today was like, all right, which area do you need the most help in? And let's talk about how to improve that. And for me, it was the shipping part, and it was a pretty easy solution.
Yeah.
What's up, Slim Pickings? How are the pickings? Hopefully they're not slim.
Good name, Slim Pickens.
It's hot in my garage. I also ordered I'm buying too much crap. I bought one of those evaporative coolers.
Yeah, you said, yeah.
Because summer's coming.
Before I put items into their storage bins, I put them into bread bags. I have a very detailed system, so fetching the items when they sell only takes. Yeah, so Val, here's what I have. Hold on. BRB.
Yeah, well, yeah, I put mine. I have a clear poly bag. I put it in, and then in the SKU, I'll put the bin number. And if it's clothing, I'll put a sticker on it. Like if it's in bin 50, it would be A50, and then point however much I pay for it, so I can do my bookkeeping. So maybe A50.1, and then point like the number of item in that bin, like A50.1.17.
So I learned this from Brian. I thought it worked. So these bags I can reuse over and over, and then I just copied him. So this I sold. Did I sell Brooklyn Warriors Denim and Supply? I need to check. I don't feel like I sold that. Huh. I don't know. I guess I'll check my sales in a minute. So I just put like, kind of a description, and for me, D10, and on my giant shoebox wall in there, I labeled all the spots, so it's like I can go get it out of there in like, I don't know, from here to there, 5 seconds or something,
So Slim Pickens has a big death pile or inventory pile right now. It's probably good to have.
Yeah. Trying to do it by 15 by 15 by 8. Holy
giant.
Crap. Okay.
8 feet tall?
I got to measure here. My living room here. Cat, you want to help? My cat's not going to help, I don't think. Let's see. Okay. Crap. Okay, let's get me past the sink.
It's a free throw, Clay.
Yeah, I know, but I do better actually seeing.
He's measuring out the 15 by 15.
Okay, so now 15 from the wall. Crap, Ola. That is a huge amount of inventory. Because that's like most of my living room. That's like halfway on the kitchen counter, like halfway the sink. That's amazing. Video games, shoes, bath, and kitchen. Works from a kitty. Pull all printer labels and put them on the outside of my bread bags. I pick up the labels and find them with the bins. Do you have a YouTube channel? I want to see this death pile, right? Yeah, I know. Yeah. Slim, do you have...
The biggest death pile is Bill Stoner's, though.
Hey, Slim, you can join the show. Do you have even on your laptop a webcam if you want to join? Yeah, because I'm curious to see. Turn the laptop towards it. That's an impressive. Yeah, Bill Stoner's I feel like of everybody we know.
Yeah, he's got a whole building filled with inventory.
Scooty, want to play?
Like, I don't want a file that big. That's money that needs to get listed.
I'd be overwhelmed because I'm literally looking at the last of. I mean, I got the laptops sitting on the clothes that are at Sellhound that need to go to eBay and get in the wall, but like I'm closing in on the end of what I have, and I'm totally okay with that because once I kill that off, then it's time to go in and tweak all the listings, the shipping, the 1%, cross list. I'll start for sure, obviously, selling on Poshmark anytime I almost choose to send out an offer or whatever. You can make a video of the death. My other property. Yes, I'm curious. Yes, your other property. So like you are moving everything from one place to another. Hey, Scott. Jay, I know, I feel bad, Jay. Just everybody send stuff to England,
Hey, Scott, Dumpster Diver Dad in the house.
Triple D in the house. Should I give you a raise the roof, Scott, to show that we're really old, right? Raise the roof. But see, as I tell my students, if you're going to raise the roof, right, depending if it's angled, you kind of got to do your hands like this, right? Properly, right? Space it out. They groan just like you all probably did. Move from a small house to another, keeping the old house. Oh, that's nice. Where do you live, Slim? And what's your real name, if you don't mind? I always like knowing people's names and where they live. Vella Milk. She could have her own brand of milk.
Yeah.
Vala Milk. See, I've not had milk in a long time either, but
why do we buy Vala Milk? What makes Vala Milk special?
Yeah, what makes Vala Milk? It makes you funnier. I don't know. I think she's funny on her videos.
Yeah,
she's got a great personality.
Slim Pickens in South Carolina and goes by James.
James Slim Pickens. Oh yeah, I could one day come on the show. Here's a lame character I came up in class a couple years ago. People, because I get bored in class doing the same things over and over, and I goof off a lot. And obviously I've not gotten to do it for anybody, so it's coming out now. 2 Chainz, yeah, that's the rapper. So I'm 2 Chips, and I'm gonna go on a tour, a 2-year, 2-month, 2-week, 2-day, 2-hour, 2-second tour with 2 Chainz, and you get 2 bags of chips. And his real name is Bob Parker.
That is too much.
And that's where my email kind of, that's why my email is Bob Parker, because what's his name? Kid Rock, his real name is something like Paul Ritchie, some real generic sounding, So when I came up with that 2 Chips, I was like, what would his real name be? And I was like, Bob Parker. So that's why my email is Bob Parker.
So Vala Milk, chunky and sour.
Sour milk.
Bro.
That sounds like the only person who would drink that would be Kevin from The Office, who went to SMU. Whoop, whoop.
Jay says, ooh.
Yeah, right. It's the blue cheese of milk. Is blue cheese? I don't know if I've had it, but once or twice. Is that not good? Touche. At first, I looked at that and I was like, touch it? I was like, what? Clay's lost it.
Yeah, definitely. This pandemic has been bad for his mental health.
At some points it has. Overall, I'm pretty good being at home because I've worked, yes, not as for me, a ton of listings, but a lot more progress of overall eBay. But there are days like now, I miss getting to goof off with the kids, Maybe if I do 6th grade next year, maybe they'll eat that stuff up more than the 7th graders.
Probably.
Because since I said I guess I don't get much say in it. Maybe I should text Ross and just say, if you're doing it, please don't stick me in that room that was Andrea, Miss News, in your room. I can't be without Windows all day. I will just.
I was in there for a year or two once upon a time.
When you did 8th grade?
8th grade history, yeah.
Really? Was that before me? You did.
And it used to have carpets, and I spilled milk. I spilled a protein drink on it.
Oh God.
Sour. Speaking of sour chunky milk, it was gross.
I'm trying to think when you were in there because Andrea was in there her whole career, I
That
think.
was like early, like 2007, 8, maybe.
Right before I got, maybe the year before I got there.
I don't remember, man. I've been in so many.
I feel like you were in the history department my first year.
Mm-hmm.
First
several years.
Yeah, right. That room, though, I think Garrett was. I don't know who was in it this year. I hardly went up to that corner.
Yeah, not having Windows is terrible.
Tanya is in Aiken's room, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Huggins is in. Oh, I can't think. Is that young white guy who's now a principal in the district who was one of Gomez liked him a lot. There's 3.
I do slim pickings. I don't use it much, but let me see. What is my Instagram? Like that's something I don't do enough on.
Brian, you do have an IG, don't you? I have an IG.
Yeah, it's Texas Treasure Seeker. Let me put that in there.
I never check. I'm trying to be like,
yeah. I don't.
Oh, there's Lady Luck Junk on IG.
Mm-hmm. Val wants to see. Hi, Thrift Addict. Her husband teaches history in high school.
Oh, where are y'all? And what history? Fat Man Flipper's in this Great Smoky Mountains. That's cool. There's my man, Pro Solo Flipper. He's at 4.5 thousand. That's eventually, once I get done with the death pile and everything listed, tweak all my listings, then I'll do taxes, you know.
Here's the death pile. It's kind of hard to tell.
Oh, yeah. That's cool. Okay. Nice.
It's a very organized looking death pile.
Yeah. Anybody out there know anything about the college class stats? My cousin Phoebe is really struggling with it. Luckily, her college changed it to a pass-fail, so it won't affect her GPA. She's just got to pass it to graduate. I think she has like a 4.0. She's graduating in 3 years, but we're texting, and she was like, she just texted, I figured the one problem out, but the answer and the way to find it makes no sense. LOL. But at least it's right. Yeah, I can't do math at all, so.
Val says that's a lot of treasures, slim pickings.
The comments. There we go. I teach at the high school too, but I teach dance class and drill team. Nice.
And
Where do you live, Thrift Addict? That seems like that, you know, I know that'd be frustrating at times, but that would be more fun than, I think, Texas history and over.
Yeah, I'm just burned out on teaching. Like, it's okay, but
if I could do like one a day or like one class a day, seriously, you know, like it'd be weird, or maybe 2, take out meetings and just come in an hour and a half, hammer it out.
The meeting to review last week's meeting and the plan for the future meeting.
Yes, like, and how bad is it going to be in August if we're there in the cafeteria? We got to catch them up and all this, and I'm going to just be like,
I'm going to have to take those days off.
Oh my God, yes.
Go do some sourcing.
Oh, yeah. Or if I could design a class like I want, you know, geography was my favorite. It's not really fun, but it takes up a ton of time. I'm like a coach. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. You maybe do mornings and afternoons.
Yep. That takes up a lot of time. I used to coach most of my teaching career. But
Oh
when
yeah, whole time
I gave,
I've known you.
like 2 years ago, yeah, I gave up the coaching, and I miss that part. But
Right?
you can, man, the little stipends they would give me,
Yeah.
nothing compared to what I make.
No. Yeah.
Resell.
That's why when they asked me to do track one year or something, and I then backed out. I was like, I got other stuff, because that's when I was like, I realized
Hello, man.
I love it. I just like going home and I can drive Uber. This is before eBay, for me. I could drive Uber in a few weeks, make what you spent. And Uber was more fun because all the passengers are nice. Not all the kids.
Before I was a reseller, I wanted to get an Uber, and I applied, and they've got back to me finally after I was reselling. I'm like, well,
Yeah, and it was going to help us both. You were going to make money, and maybe me off of reference. I think off of Mr. Toralba, I did. Oh, he got a job at SMU.
nice.
Yeah, right.
Thrift Addict, definitely. Now we have time. Basically, we can be full-time resellers. I love it. That's why I'm telling Clay, get with it. Get with the program.
Hey, I'm closer.
Simply Dana. How goes it? Chat's kind of moving today.
Yeah. How many people?
12.
Okay, nice. I admit I never started. I'll start a tab of
addicts. Husband's doing Uber. I tried him to join me with eBay instead. Yeah, my wife doesn't like the reselling. I'm jealous because if you had 2 people reselling, man, it would be exponential growth, kind of like Rally Root style.
It's almost like, yeah, if I ever date someone, I just want to be like, will you at least help me some? You don't have to do it, but are you willing to like help? Like Kevin's girlfriend or Brandon, Resell King, his girlfriend does.
Yeah, this Havoc's light. How much did you pay for yours, Clay, when you bought it? Because you
here.
Remember?
I bought it. I'll look real quick on Amazon.
Yeah, I don't really need it because I've got a bigger one, and I bought the second one because I thought I was going to have listers working.
Oh crap!
Some point, but right now, definitely, it's just me listing.
Oh, I need to pay my Amazon credit card.
So yeah, I guess I could sell it. Hasn't been used that much.
Let's see. I'm paying off my Amazon credit card right now. It's due today. I'm glad I looked. All right. Well, one small amount of debt is gone. Let's see. Okay.
So, slim pickings. Good question. What's the best way to go about finding a bulk buyer for clothing? I inevitably get at or stay sales. That's I have an interest in. I have the same way. I found somebody that I know that's going to buy my clothing. There's a couple ways you could do it. You can get on eBay and search sellers in your zip code.
Yeah,
that's a lot of clothing, and you could reach out to them through eBay. That would be one of the better ways.
Mm-hmm.
You were even talking about like if I get clothing, like maybe on a YouTube channel, because a lot of the auction people, the storage auction people, and I buy some of those too. They auction off things, so I think we have enough people. We could actually do an auction.
Yeah.
On here, might want to try that sometime. That could be fun. And I'm sure there's other ways.
Oh, but resale stores like here we have Buffalo Exchange, and I was going to go try that, but it's shut down for now. Where they buy, what's
my cousins together make over 200K a year. That's big time.
Plato's Closet. That's another place that, since I'm okay for the most part with clothing, I know they have giant sales. So I need to take my cousin with me because she's got a good eye for fashion and stuff. So yeah, places like that. Nick Pick, our friend who watches sometimes, she'd be willing to buy probably.
Yeah, simply Dana. I mean, yeah, because if you have 2 people, it's not just 2 resellers. It's like you grow exponentially. It's almost like having 3 resellers because each person could focus on their strengths. Like maybe one person likes to source, one person likes to list, and so you could really just grow. I mean, I would.
Brian and I go to the bins just to get shoes, then we divide it up. We're not listing each other's, but I was going to quit teaching because if I was able to Uber, well, I don't know. It's hard to say. My plan was I was going to start Ubering over spring break and be able to pay down debt faster because that's immediate money. Now, probably go back and teach one more year, but it's like, heck, even if I'm full time, I might list for Brian, even if he's full time, because it'll help him. And if it's cash,
Well, he says that, but he didn't want to list my suit, so he's a flaky employee.
I'll be quiet.
There's another thing. Maybe you could move them on maybe Facebook Marketplace.
There's a group. What was it on Facebook? Like I'd have to find it in instant sell or something. Like you sell live. You list your item and people can bid on it. Yeah, let me look. I'm trying to look on the app.
I want to say new.
Dang it.
Like 150?
Yeah, I'm going to look. Hold on. Let me open a tab on the laptop.
Obviously, I don't know, maybe half of that, whatever it is, half of whatever it is new. So if it's 150, I think maybe 75.
Let me look here. Oh, I'm not signed in. Let's go to that.
And if Clay can't find it, I'll find it later tonight, and I'll get
I'll find it here now that I went to. It wasn't on the app like far enough back. Your orders, okay. Oh my God, I don't know my Amazon.
Jay says Brian employs Clay to come over and list. Brian, so how many items you listed for me today?
If I was working for someone, I work. When I work,
this out, right?
I'll out work.
Clay comes over to list, and I ask him at the end of the day, "Hey, how many did you get out today?" Like, well, I listed 0, but I'm okay with that.
No, when I work, I'll outwork anybody's ass.
That deserves a drink, a toast, sir.
I'll outwork most anybody. That's not even when I want to.
That's the key when he wants to, and you don't want to a lot.
That's like I say, I maybe need a job that really is like some manual labor. It's where it's more fun and you just crank out, you work, and you get to do something with your mind and body,
Yeah, Slim, I think the eBay route would be a good way to go. And also, I got my reseller. Let me show you. I got my reseller business card. What they look like. So it'll allow me to. So there's Scar. What do you think?
Yeah.
Here, let me. Now I haven't been able to use it yet. So to network when I'm out. Oh, it's blurred. So it says Texas Treasures, specializing in men's shoes, collectibles, and all things vintage and antique with my name, number, and email. I think networking is kind of next level stuff. And I remember when we first started, I used to be scared to tell people I was a reseller, but you've got to make those connections, I think, when you're out. Toasted with pickle juice. Hey, Val, that's better than chunky sour milk toast.
Yeah.
Sure. Jay says he could see you being a yoga instructor, Clay.
Yeah, my cousin is. I couldn't do yoga deal because sometimes I like doing it, but there's parts of it I don't like. If it's too crowded, that doesn't make it relaxing. At times I don't like all the loud breathing. I know that's seems crazy, but as a runner, I try to keep my breathing quiet. That means I'm in good shape if I can run fast and not. So yeah.
Say that's not center?
Yeah.
What, the email is a little off center? Oh, I guess it is a little bit. Dang it, Jay. Why'd you say that? That's gonna bother me.
Sorry. It's just, I know that is kind of like, why did you say that? Yeah, come on now, Jay. Why are you doing that to our boy?
Yeah, Jay, I'm gonna take back that sanitizer.
Yeah, I haven't mailed the big rig. Should I not mail in the big rig?
Yeah, I also have thank you cards too that are ordered on eBay, and since I've started using those, my here, I'll show you that too. My feedback has gone away. And actually, Chris on Daily Refinement, we were talking this morning. He took my eye about this, and he's creating a special thank you card.
Yeah.
And it's going to have a QR code, which I think is a really good idea. So they can scan the QR code, and it will take you to the store and gives them a 10% off or 10 or 20% off coupon. So that's the kind of stuff we do in these calls. We're like, how are we going to get better? I freaking love it. So I might, once these run out, try to design something like that.
Is that available on Vistaprint already?
No, he's using Canva to create it.
Oh, yeah.
Upload it maybe to Vistaprint. I don't tell very many people I resell, which is funny because then I put it out there on my YouTube. Yeah, that's how I was at the beginning, Thrift Addict. But I don't know. I'm fine with it now, but I used to be the same way.
Okay, here's that light box. Woo! Okay.
Francie says I did my first auction on the light box.
Okay, so the light box?
Yeah.
250.
250?
250. Then, God, I forgot. Then I bought a ring light that was another 80 or something. Yeah, I better like that stuff. Yeah,
they were expensive. Yeah, because the one I got, I think, was $299. Now that I think about the bigger one.
Hers is 30 by 30 or 36, and mine's like 24 by 24.
Yeah, 24 by 24 by 24, and this is 36. Yeah. So I guess if it was 250, I can do 125. It hasn't been used a whole lot, to be honest. It maybe has 10 hours of use on it.
Low miles.
And I think I put in extra light strips. I wouldn't even charge you for those. Like,
oh yeah,
I bought a couple of extra light strips, so that thing lights up like Vegas.
So Francie, what will it take to put you into this light box today?
Yeah, the handwriting thank you cards. I did that with Poshmark when I first started. It takes way too much time. I do too much volume to do that, but I don't send any thank you cards with Poshmark anymore. But yeah,
I'm gonna add that now to my to-do list.
Yeah, the eBay Partner Network. Yeah, I signed up for the affiliate program. I got approved, so that's a good idea too. Slim pickings, for sure. I know, Val. Like on the same listing for 30 minutes, like I was trying to list this book. I just gave up on it because I'm probably going to make an error on it. So I'm like, I'll just wait. I'll do it tomorrow.
That's why I can take pictures at least, while we're. So I feel like I'm getting something kind of done.
Yeah.
Oh, I did earlier Tootsie Roll. A couple Tootsie Rolls. Now some Junior Mints I bought the other day. And had these Junior Mints in the refrigerator. People are really good. I'm not a big mint person, but mint flavor.
I've got some Reese's peanut butter cups in the fridge and some peanut M&Ms in the fridge. Amazing.
Now these are jeans I bought a couple years ago. Only maybe wore them like once. Oh my God, looking at the size, I can't believe I ever bought that waist. I don't think I could fit in these. Part of me is tempted.
I appreciate that. I try to, I mean, we have I think we have a good time. We also like to give some content and let everybody share. And a lot of the things you hear me say is kind of like coming secondhand from my Patreon group. And there are some people in there that are amazing. Like Chris, I was talking earlier, Chris, Daily Refinement. I saw his numbers today on eBay. His sales for the past week are 10,000. For the past 30 days, he's at 27,000.
Insane.
In the past 90 days, $162,000. The dude's sharp, and there's a lot of people in that group, and at different levels. There's newbie sellers all the way up to Chris's level. But the thing is, everybody has something. Like, even if you think like you don't have much to offer, even a newbie can offer something. So it's that accountability. We push each other, we brainstorm, we try to get better. And I try to bring at least some of the big points that I learned in that call to talk about on my happy hour. Like for me, it was the Rolo printer, which I already knew that, but I just got the kick in the butt to get it going.
Do it, yeah.
It was like going to promoted listings.
Yeah.
About listing a skirt. Been distracted. Yep, we are distracting, but that's why it's the reseller happy hour. For me, unwinding, and transitioning into relaxation time. Thrift Addict just signed up for the eBay Partner Program. Yeah, I also have the affiliate marketing on YouTube and like on my, not this one because it's a live show, but on my recorded videos, I put those links below. And I've had a few people buy stuff, so that's cool. And I do have the light box actually there. Okay, Francie, yeah, we'll figure out a time and place to meet up for you to pick that up. Big numbers. I'm assuming that's what you're saying. Whoa, at, right? But the group, it's $110 per year, but they have a morning call, like Central Time. It's 8 to 9 every morning, Monday through Saturday. And the information I get, like like one nugget I got on a replenishable already paid for the whole year. So I'm curious to see, like 1 year from now, where are my numbers? Because look here, I'm going to show you. And I'm not trying to brag, and some of y'all might even have bigger numbers than me. Like my eBay stores, like I'm way bigger on Poshmark than eBay, but I'm focusing growing my eBay. And I want to show you here. Here are my numbers. Like today, I've got 163. The past week, I'm at 1,200. The past month at 3,100. But it's the growth. The past month, I'm almost up 100%. And here on April 12th, this is when I joined that group. And you can see before that, there were many days I didn't have sales because I wasn't listing regularly. Kind of like what Clay, if I didn't feel like it, I didn't do it. Now I list pretty much every day unless there's an emergency. And I've had to sell every day since. And like, let's see, right in here, I also switched to free shipping, free returns on most items, and my sales picked up. And now I'm doing the 1% promoted, and I think they're doing a boost also. Here, let me show you the performance chart. If you look under traffic, and this is the kind of stuff we looked at. This is where I saw his numbers at. His numbers were crazy. Like here, these are your impressions, the number of times your listings show up on eBay. And you can see before I joined the group right here, and I had 26,000 impressions and 167 page views on April 12th. As I joined and I started listing consistently more items, you see these going up. It's about right here. I was at 36,000 impressions. And then right in here, I started doing the free shipping, free returns. And you can see the impressions are up, the page views are up, the solds are up, everything is up. So that's why, like when I get on to Clay about listing, I'm not trying to be a jerk. I just know from personal experience and from talking to these people what it takes to be successful. So I think, man, I don't know. I love that group and the things I'm learning. So that, Francie, I guess I just want to share some of the tidbits that I get from that to maybe help some of y'all. And of course, you guys got some, like Jay, he knows a lot. Everybody knows certain things. So I like us to be able to share, grow from each other. Jay says, I don't even think most people would want to. Wait, who to do 100,000 in 3 months? Why would you not want to do that? That doesn't make any sense.
The amount of, I guess my guess is meaning just the amount of work with, like you might not have a life really, I guess.
He has a life. He's figured out. He's got a lister. He's got it down.
Well, I guess
I want $100,000 in 3 months, Jay.
I'd be good if I could in 3 months. I mean, low number, God. I mean, considering I know what I make now is what, about a little over that. I mean, at first replacement level, you know what I mean?
Well,
so, and you know what we make.
You got to take it more seriously, though. You've got to.
No, I know. But I mean, that'd be great.
You could do it. You could do it. I know you can do it. That's why I push you so hard. I'm going to keep pushing you because I want to see you.
Oh, I know. I'll get, yeah.
Val Milk, interaction for the day. Hey, I'm glad we can bring you a little joy. Clay's definitely bringing the humor and the good vibes.
Much.
Slim Pickings, am I the only one who does reselling solely on the phone? So what I do, like I cert, well, I search solds on here most of the time, but I also have Terapeak open on my laptop, and I have WorthPoint. So it depends on what it is. If it's something old, I might use those to find it. If I take photos on my phone, save it as draft, and then I finish it on my laptop because it's just faster, and I can put in all those item specifics a lot easier on my desktop. So I don't know. Anyone else out there just use purely your phone? Do you, Clay?
Pretty much, yeah. Like I said in I replied like that. I'll use the computer now to do sales. I'm trying to, like some of that stuff, but for listing,
Wait,
yeah, it's all.
Thrift Addict. What are you talking about? I don't know how to do that. What are we talking about? Are you selling that jacket? Or you keep
here. All I need is my crotch rocket so I can be a real sea sucker. Can you tell I have opinions about the crotch rocket guys who will stop traffic in town like they did the other day here? But if you showed most like the people the workload, they wouldn't want to do it. Yeah, men's posh.
tomorrow at Target at sounds like we got a deal going down here.
I know, right?
Light box deal. What is tomorrow? Wednesday?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, let's do that. Tomorrow, 11 o'clock. Francie, I'll be in a black Toyota Prius. Let me think. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and give you my number. Just text me tomorrow, Francie. But yeah, 11 o'clock Target. That'll work. Maybe shoot me a message, a text about 10. I'd be listing or shipping at that point. Slim Pickings upgraded to a Brother label printer that allows Wi-Fi printing. Recently went to 100% on my phone.
Yeah,
that's good. Hey,
does the one you got? Do you have to be plugged in, Brian, to like a computer?
I don't know. That I don't know.
Because I like that I can print from even my phone or laptop to the Epson ink thingy, whatever. But okay, so I put on the motorcycle jacket. And now this other like overcoat that I inherited from Dad in the storage unit. Do I look a little bulky now? You feel I've been working out?
Your lighting's really bad. So move back to the white.
Yeah.
The white. Move back. There you go. Yeah, you look like you've been lifting, like you're Hans and Franz. I'm here to.
I'm Hans and Franz. Would you like to high five? This is my arms will not go any higher.
Can you scratch your back?
Ma'am, could you please scratch my back? Oh, you don't have any arms. I feel like we're similar. Like that, she's got a much smaller noggin, but my noggin looks small with all of this. This could be like my Darth Vader if I had a Darth Vader helmet.
Simply Dana's reminding people men's Posh party. So if you want to share to the party, if you got your men's clothing, you can share it on Posh right now. I think I'm about to go share some cooking and some food in a minute. 90% photos, message on the phone. You're making Simply Dana laugh, Clay. Keep it up. Dana, I love this collaboration. Raw Milk and Dana sharing. I like it. Share. When I do my Poshmark closet reviews, I always I will share the person I'm reviewing closet. I will share some of their items, and I encourage my viewers to do the same. I think that's important.
And I watched that one. I need to go in and share that, ladies.
Yeah, there's my number, Francie. Just text me tomorrow.
My number is 867-5309.
Hey, you're just jealous that you're not getting a Havoc's Lightbox. Oh, and in this bin right here, these are like vintage IQ tests, like traveling psychologists would use.
What?
Like, I got them for a couple $100 based on those. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Val's gonna prank call.
Yeah, so years ago, when I would give my number to the students, like if they had a question about homework, I had this one kid, Ignacio, who I don't know if you had him, Brian. He was like ROTC in high school and stuff.
I think so.
He would prank call me.
This
is Domino's. And I'd always ignore him.
And actually, it's 6, and I try to shut this off by 6. I hate to do it when we're flowing, but I've got to cut it off. It's time to eat. Thanks everybody for dropping by today's chat, sharing your wisdom.
If anyone wants to go live, or I can go live always.
4:30. Yeah, Clay might go live. Are you gonna go live?
Now if you want, and I'll go live on mine for a while.
Clay's closet. If y'all want to jump over there, I would, but it's dinner time. I'm hungry.
He's got family, yeah.
And I try to cut off in the evening.
Yeah, I'll go live over there.
My closet. Let's see. My posh closet is here. Let me just.
I tried to change the name of mine. Mine is. Where's my dang phone?
Here's my posh closet. It is. I think it's Texas Treasures. I think I had to go 2. Yeah, at Texas Treasures 2. That's my Poshmark closet. Look at those clean white backgrounds. Look what this light box does, Francie. Look at that. Boom.
Is that without even doing the app or anything?
I think Justin did these. He used my Canon T6i. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is, if you do use a camera or even on your phone, you can lower the ISO to get that clean white background.
I couldn't figure that out on my phone. I don't know. Maybe you can. But
let's see what sold real quick. Sold. I feel like I'm doing a review. Let's review Texas Treasures Closet. So here's some items that have sold for me recently. I do sell jewelry also, wholesale jewelry, but a lot of shoes. These Keens sold today. These Ariats sold today. I did do a big bundle. A couple of Nike hoodies, a Victoria's Secret bra, pair of Crocs, pair of Bournes. These Red Wing shoes I picked up at that garage sale that we were at, Clay.
Oh, yeah.
So mostly jewelry and shoes is what you'll see in my closet.
Dana just shared a boatload of my stuff.
So anybody want to share my stuff? I won't be mad at you.
I'll share it.
I do Poshmark closet reviews. You can check out that playlist if you want one. Jay wants you to go live.
Yeah,
Play.
I am. As soon as we get off, I leave this studio, I'll create a deal and go live real quick. Yeah.
All right. So
if anyone wants to go over,
I gotta catch up, but I keep talking. Thanks, Francie. I do. I'll use a VA. I get a VA, and I do some sharing myself, but without the VA is a game changer. Ask me about that tomorrow. We'll talk about VAs, virtual assistants. How are you gonna hate a pop? Oh, nice. Thank you. You can have a laugh after you make big money. I agree, right? You make the big money so you can have the big. Yeah, Red Wings are fire. I got those at a garage sale for a couple bucks. Cleaned them up. All right, y'all head over to Clay's if you got time.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Lady Luck Junk. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's why I've got to get in there to keep her happy, so I can keep her. All right. Thanks everyone for dropping by. Keep
Give
listening.
me a couple minutes. I'll be on live in like 2 minutes. 2 and 2.
Jump over to Jay's Closet. Until then, peace.